Welcome to Creative Intuition Tarot. My name is MJ and today I'm bringing you the Angels Messages channeled through Tarot and Oracle cards. Angels Messages are for those who believe that angelic beings assist, guide and protect us as we go through our human experience here on Earth. And these messages are timeless and endlessly valid, so if you are drawn to listen, then it is your message at that time. Okay, and today we will be looking at the Angel Guide Oracle and the Whispers of Love Oracle, and last but not least we will look into the Angel Tarot. Okay, so at first I will be giving you the messages that I am intuitively receiving based on the cards, and then we will also read the messages from the guidebooks just to make sure that they reach you in their full extent. Okay, I don't want to miss any key detail. So let's begin with message number 1. If you chose message number 1, then this is what's in the cards for you. Starting with the Oracle. Take a step back from the Angel Guide Oracle. Embrace your emotions from the Whispers of Love Oracle. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. And from the Angel Tarot you have the Strength card and the Knight of Swords. Okay, I'm not even trying to pronounce the names of those angels, but those cards traditionally are aligned with, this is the Strength card and this is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so what I'm seeing at first glance is you need to take a step back to embrace your emotions. Okay, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. There is some work to be done on the emotional level of your consciousness. Okay, the Strength card, in this particular deck, it speaks of loyalty, brings delivery from those who seek to oppress, brings victory. But traditionally, strength is all about acknowledging, welcoming, but also controlling our inner fire, taming our animal self so that we remain in control. And it also says that you have the strength to go through that process of embracing your emotions. You are assured that you have those resources physically, but also on a soul level, spiritually, to go through that process of embracing and perhaps releasing your emotions, or some of your emotions. What else? With the Knight of Swords. In this deck it says intellectual richness protects fertility of women, makes children respectful toward their parents. Knight of Swords says that you need to engage your intellect in the process of this emotional acceptance. Okay. Those cards are somewhat similar. The way the angel holds the sword and the unicorn's horn, they're pointing in the same direction. Okay, I hope you can see that. In the Knight of Swords, it's traditionally depicted on a galloping horse, right? Very speedy, almost aggressive, sometimes abrupt in his demand of truth, in his demand of some kind of confrontation or communication. So it tells me that you need to engage your intellect. But with the Strength card, remember to remain in control of your passionate nature so that you don't start approaching this process in an aggressive or too impulsive way. It's like the prep time is needed for you to be able to go through that process of embracing and accepting your emotions, and for this reason you need that step back. To prepare yourself. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Embrace your emotions is card number 18. So if you are drawn to numbers, you may want to check that out. There may be an additional message for you. Let's read the message from the angel guide. Take a step back. Your angels are guiding you to take a step back and reflect before proceeding further. There is an excitable and action-oriented energy around you this time, but you are being encouraged to review the situation before making any moves. Absolutely, excitable and action-oriented energy. We have the Strength and the Knight of Swords. Remember that you are a sensitive being, and should the correct steps and intentions not be lined up, you could open yourself up to harsh energies or a situation that could be limiting to your growth. In order to have the best experience and a positive outcome, take some time now to meditate on your actions, intentions, visions, and goals. Prep time, right? Call in your angels and invite them to guide you to make decisions that will be supportive of your expansion and highest good. Absolutely, that's just a confirmation of what I said, right? So remembering to remain in control, to not allow that passionate nature to take over. That action-orientated energy with Strength and the Knight of Swords, it can take over control, right? So it's important to be able to tame it down, okay? Embrace your emotions. Let's read that one as well. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Feelings and emotions are part of who you are. Allow yourself to feel what is going on for you. Your feelings can alert you to the truth of a situation. Take positive steps to determine why you feel the way you do. Emotions come under 4 categories: happiness, sadness, anger, and fear. Once you figure out what is going on for you, you can take power away from an emotion. Taming emotions, taking over control, right? Makes sense. Experiencing an emotion you are uncomfortable expressing can be a big challenge. Journaling is a way to process and clarify difficult emotions. Writing about your emotions will help you organize your thoughts and work through your feelings. So I said there is work to be done on the emotional level of your consciousness, right? A young girl clings to the neck of a spirited unicorn. The unicorn has wings and is flying, as if lifting the child above a situation. Unicorns symbolize magic. His wings express your ability to overcome or transcend your current circumstances. Strength card, right? You are in a period of growth and learning how to better understand yourself. I hope this message resonated and made sense for you, and it was helpful. And now we will move to message number 2. If you have chosen message number 2, then this is what's in the cards for you. Starting with the angel guide, you have romance and connection. From the Whispers of Love Oracle, have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. And the Angel Tarot, the King of Swords, and the Hangman. I'm always saying, I'm not even trying to pronounce their names, but they are traditionally aligned with the King of Swords card and the Hangman, okay? So, with the romance and connection, obviously, the message relates to romantic partnerships, maybe family affairs, friendships, any really kind of bonds that are soul-based, where hearts are connected. So there's emotional bond, okay? of any kind. With the have faith card, trust and have faith in this situation. Intuitively, it feels as if there was some kind of a challenge in the sphere of connections, or perhaps even a specific connection in your life. So if that resonates with you, you will know what is that connection. But with the King of Swords, in this deck, it relates to victory, grants victory and protection from lightning. But the Knight of Swords may seem emotionally detached from a situation, but he is rational. And he manages his circumstances with the power of his logical mind and not feelings. Because feelings may be fluid, temporary, and tricky. Yeah? Now the Hangman says, desire for knowledge protects from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits. But the Hangman speaks of surrendering to the new way of seeing things. And I feel that for you, the new way of seeing things is seeing things through your logical, brilliant mind with the King of Swords. So there is that mind power. And the Hangman speaks of expansion of consciousness. So there is definitely profound growth in the mind and consciousness spheres for you. You are either already going through it or it's approaching you. The King of Swords, I said, may be or is emotionally detached. And Hangman is also detached as he's taking that step back to see the wider perspective. The King of Swords is a visionary king, and his vision widens with every moment of that meditative state, of that Hangman withdrawing and looking at things from the distance. The King of Swords' vision widens and expands. So there is a need for that logical detachment from a situation rather than assessing it, this connection situation, from an emotional perspective. It is advised, you are being advised to engage your mind power into the situation and have faith. Okay? Let's read the messages from the books. Romance and connections. Angels of romance are swirling around your life at this time, ushering in positive, uplifting, and heartfelt experiences to remind you that love is real. Allowing yourself to be romanced, to receive and experience a true connection, is important at this time. It is likely that your heart space is opening up and any barriers or shields that have been in place are falling away. Definitely a situation requiring to have faith, right? If you find yourself scared or uptight about romance, know that this is not only a sign that you would like to experience it, but also that it is something that your energy system really needs. Your angels are guiding you to begin seeing yourself as loving and deserving of love. Know that you have so much goodness and light to offer others and the world. You are also being encouraged to know that the world wants to see you, to know you, and to understand your heart. All of this is only possible with your permission. Why not give it now? Okay. And the Whispers of Love. The Have Faith card is number 12. If you're drawn to numbers, you may want to check out the meaning of number 12. There may be an additional message for you. It says, trust your faith in this situation. When we honestly believe things will work out, our faith will confidently see us through. The angels are with you, and divine support is something you can have complete faith in. Simple truths will give you the answers you're looking for. Love is an act of faith. It can be challenging to move forward when you aren't sure what the outcome will be. Stay present with whatever is in front of you right now. Your competence and ability may provide the calm and confidence you need to keep going. You may have doubts or fear when you take a step forward or make a decision, but faith gives you the courage to continue. Even setbacks can impart valuable knowledge, experience, and positives. A fairy holds onto ribbons attached to a multitude of butterflies and is hoisted into the air. Butterflies usually signify transformations taking place. Well, definitely the expanding of that vision or expanding of consciousness, right? They can also be a symbol of your soul or the essence of who you are. Just as the fairy safely and confidently floats over the expansive landscape below, you will move calmly through the situation at hand. So you will move calmly through that situation related to your romance or connection. Remember, a little faith is all you need right now. So faith, but also that King of Swords energy that may seem emotionally detached, but he's rational. Manages his circumstances with the power of his brilliant mind. Okay, not emotions that can be fluid and temporary. So I hope that resonated with you and it was helpful. And now we will move to message number 3. If you chose message number 3, then this is what's in the cards for you from the angel guide. Angelic protection. Beautiful, my favorite card from this deck. And practice compassion from the Whispers of Love Oracle. And it says, see things from a fresh perspective. And from the Angel Tarot, the King of Pentacles and the Fool. I always say, I'm not trying to pronounce their names, okay? But they are traditionally aligned with the King of Pentacles card and the Fool card, okay? So definitely the first thing that caught my eye is the fact that both of those cards depict warrior angels, right? With swords and shields. There's definitely a message in this. So what I am getting through those cards is you have a very strong angelic protection, and it's not only at this particular time, but it's like permanent. Because of those two angels with those swords and shields. With the practice compassion, see things from a different perspective, makes me think of opening up emotionally to be compassionate, which may make you feel vulnerable, okay? So if that's the case, you are being assured then that you are protected, assisted, and guided, okay? The angelic protection always makes me think of the guardian angel. With the 9 of coins then, this is a spirit of a provider, security, competence, okay, very reliable energy, dependable. So combined with the practice compassion card, I feel that you are being encouraged to step up and take that role of a provider, protector for someone, or for those who are more vulnerable than you, defenseless, weaker, okay? See things from a fresh perspective. It tells me notice your power, because for someone in this world, you are that dependable and strong shield that they look up to for protection, okay? You look up to your angels for protection, but there is someone out there on that earthly plane that is looking up to you for that protection, okay? So acknowledge your power. What else? You know, the Fool and the practice compassion cards both have child characters on them, right? We have a child and a childlike angel here. It tells me approach life with childlike innocence, open-minded thinking, and pure love that is unpolluted with the dust of adulthood experiences. Okay? Children are more connected to the spiritual world, to angelic realms, because their hearts and their minds are pure, right? And they believe that everything is possible. Have that childlike faith in whatever your situation is, everything is possible. So let's read the messages from the guidebook. Angelic protection. A brilliant light of protection is around you at this time. Angels are guiding and guarding you and want you to know that you are safe. Whether you're feeling worried about physical, emotional, or spiritual harm or not, this card is confirming that you have spiritual protection. Your angel guide is supporting you and leading you toward positive experiences and outcomes. If you have decisions to make or opportunities to take and you are unsure what to do, know that this card is bringing you comfort and support. The angels who are with you only need a prayer from you in order to swoop in and guide you. That's true. We are always said that we can always ask for angelic assistance, okay, advice, protection. It's not limited. It's not that if we asked yesterday, then today we cannot. It's just a matter of sending out that prayer that we need. Hey, I'm here. I need your help, and I'm open to receiving it, and that's all it takes. From the Whispers of Love, this card is number 15, so if you are drawn to numbers, you may want to check out number 15. There may be an additional message for you. Practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. Everyone benefits when we try to look at things from someone else's viewpoint. Walking in someone else's shoes can bring us to a tender understanding that may change how we are feeling now. Love and compassion always brings positive outcomes. There are so many worthy ways to practice compassion. Volunteer your time at a nursing home, homeless shelter. Donations of clothing or food are always appreciated by those in need. Right? So I said, you are that shield of protection for more vulnerable or defenseless. If you feel so inclined or are looking for inspiration, read up about individuals who dedicated their lives to compassionate works. There are many biographies of great philanthropists such as Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, Dalai Lama. A nature boy gazes at a small blue bird. He wears a headdress with feathers and branches. The feathers in his hair suggest someone is reaching out to you. Pay attention and give support and love where needed. You may be finding feathers, but primarily this someone is reaching out to you. It may be that someone who is needing your protection or help, but it is also your angel guides trying to reach out to you to assure you that you are very strongly protected. I hope this resonated with you. I hope it was useful and that you enjoyed. I would be honored if you decide to subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you next time. As always, please take care of yourself. Bye.